This is section 5, in which we shall describe how to use ladders safely. Although there is nothing at all complicated about climbing or coming down a ladder, there are some basic rules that apply, and all of these rules are primarily about doing things safely. One very important rule is this: whether you're going up or coming down a ladder, always do it facing the rungs. Try doing it the other way round, and you'll arrive at the bottom in a sad way. It is highly recommended that you use both your hands when ascending or descending the ladder. Hold onto the rungs or the rails for proper support and control. If you have to carry things such as tools or equipment, then use a carry bag. Or wait until you're at your working position and then haul any material up using a rope. Industrial boots or shoes are recommended for ladder operations as they offer a safe grip on the rungs. Never wear leather-soled shoes on a ladder, as you will slip. On the topic of slipping, make sure that your shoes or boots are dry. Oil, grease, and mud on your shoes can almost guarantee a slip. Move only one rung at a time on a ladder, keeping your body weight slightly forward. Do not lean back, as you could fall should your hands relax their grip. Keep your body between the rails as you move up or down. In this way, the ladder will remain steady. Do not put your weight onto any rung beyond the upper support point of a ladder. There should be at least 3 rungs above the last rung that you put your weight on. If you have to work from the ladder, make sure that you do not set your feet beyond the 3rd rung from the upper support point. This leads us to the topic of supporting a ladder. The simplest form of support is provided when an assistant is available. The assistant should place one foot on the bottom rung of the ladder whilst maintaining a firm grip on both rails. This support must be maintained for as long as the person is on the ladder, and especially whilst that person is moving. If you are working against a pole, then the bottom of the ladder can be secured using rope or chain around the pole. When operating on smooth or polished floors, it is recommended that you use a ladder that has been fitted with safety feet. Wherever it is possible and practical, a ladder should be secured with suitable lashing at its upper point of contact to part of the solid structure. Your assistant must support the ladder until the lashing has been completed. There are some rules that we can only classify as common sense rules. Let's go through them. Look and notice what is around you before you transport or set up a ladder. Carelessness in moving ladders around can easily result in an accident. If you have to set up in front of a doorway or a thoroughfare, make sure that the door cannot be opened accidentally by someone on the other side. Where applicable, and especially in a public place, set a barricade around the worksite to warn pedestrians to keep clear. Carry ladders carefully. Keep the front end high enough to clear the heads of those around you. Never leave a ladder that has been set up unattended, especially if children are in the area. Ladders are designed to work or to be set up in an almost upright position, as we learnt earlier. In this way, the forces are acting lengthways through the rails. The rule? Don't use a ladder as if it were a bridge. Always operate at the correct angle. Never overload a ladder. As a guide, no commercial ladder should carry more than 100 kilograms, which means that large people are at risk when climbing ladders. On the same point, never allow more than one person at a time on a standard ladder. Leaning out or stretching over is dangerous. Do not do this. Get down and move the ladder to a new position. Lean-to ladders must be positioned against substantial structures. Never lean a ladder against a flimsy or flexible support. Ladders must bear all of the load on their rails. Never set up a ladder in such a way that the load is supported on a rung. Concerning step ladders, do not stand on the top platform. In fact, you should never place your weight above the second step from the top. Do not straddle the top of a step ladder, and especially do not put your weight onto the paint tray. It will not support you. Follow your company's rules regarding working at elevated positions and always use the relevant safety equipment. It is a general rule that when working from a ladder, you must be attached to a stable structure with a safety harness. Never attach yourself to the ladder. In summary, whenever you are working with ladders, always use your common sense and be aware of your surroundings.